Andrew here from Chameleon AMLS, and we're back for another product walk around. Today, a fully loaded base 3.8. Let's go and have a closer look. So like all Chameleon base trailers, the heart of this is our in-house engineered and fabricated CNC interlocked hot dip galvanised chassis you can see beside me. At the front of that, we've got our Cruisemaster DO35 off-road coupling, a fantastic coupling, but not just for off-road, even for a daily work trailer like this one. That's a really, really simple to use, high quality, safe coupling there. We've got the heavy duty jockey wheel. We've optioned on a Flexer 9 kilo gas bottle holder onto the drawbar, and we've got our standard spare wheel package here on the full size spare, the Method 301 in a matte black, wrapped up in a Toyo AT2 all-terrain tyre you can see there on a 265/75 R16. So a really good wheel and tyre package. These base 3.8s come out standard with a 2-tonne ATM. In this case, we've lifted that up to the maximum axle load limit of 2.7 tonne, tearing out, despite all the canopies we'll see on the back here, tearing out at just over 1,500 kilos. So still nearly 1,200 kilos of payload on top of what you can see here. So a magnificent dry storage work trailer beside me. So typically we see these larger single axle trailers going out configured up as mini toy haulers for a side-by-side motorbikes with maybe a little bit of dry storage at the front but a lot of deck space. This particular configuration is a fantastic example of how customers are using the truly modular nature of the Chameleon platform to come up with all different outcomes. Here we can see we've got a trailer loaded with canopies out of our locker range. So at the front we've got our wide tall deluxe front locker upgrade. All of these are in our wide tall 1200mm high configuration. A locker 4.0 wide tall, 3.0 arch going wide tall, and a 2.0 going wide tall beside me. The 4.0 is 1200 high, 2 metres across, 1400 long. The 3.0 here, 1.50 m long, but it steps over the wheel arch, which is why we call it an arch gullwing. We infill the forward and rear area with a nice little dressing plate at the front and a nice little wet box storage at the back, and of course the 2.0 at 700mm. So 1400, 1050 and 1700 wide across the door, so much storage. All of these canopies have been optioned with our Flexer roof rail kit, and we'll see on the other side how we've used that to mount an awning. And internally, we've optioned up some of our Flexer draw units as well, which we can have a look at on the other side of the trailer. So the full range of Chameleon lockers come powder coated standard out of the catalogue. Here we can see one of our 4 colour choices. We can do custom colours as well, of course. Matte black is the finish here. We do a grey, a drab olive and the white as well with the contrasted dressing plate you can see here. In the deluxe wide tall front locker, we can see very little done as far as fit out is concerned. We've got a blank mounting plate there. We've done a little bit of electrical roughing for this customer for their own fit out and an internal shelf. As we move into the locker Gullwing 4.0, we can see some of the Gen 2 internal starting to come through. We've got a false floor kit here. This is all modular, all interchangeable between the canopies. We've got an internal wall. We've got one of our floating shelves there. That can go up and down on our internal Unistrut frame. So again, all our canopies have got a fully welded aluminium internal Unistrut frame there on the floors, on the walls and on the ceiling, which is giving us the strength to load the roof. And you can see here the Darche 180-degree awning adapted onto the roof kit, but it's also giving us the ability to lift these canopies off fully loaded and, importantly, option from all our Flexer internals. And in the 3.0 arch gullwing in here, we can see 2 of our 520mm wide draw units in our medium 350 deep standard. So a lovely big draw unit there. We can see 520 wide across the carcass, 350 high. We do these in a 250 tall option as well. We do these in a single, a double draw or a draw and bench option as well. So that's all modular, interchangeable within that 520 profile there. On top of that, we've got one of our shelves, including tie down points. All 3mm aluminium, all laser cut and folded on site here and all powder coated, of course. In the 2.0 wide tall at the back, we can see here we've got another floating shelf unit running full width across that canopy, across the trailer. We've also got an Engel fridge slide that's been incorporated into that build. Again, all modular. This can bolt in and out of any one of these canopies that you can choose. Of course, as I mentioned before, our little infill box here with a wet box on both sides. As far as services on this particular trailer, we've got 110 litres of water plumbed to both sides with a filler, but really a beautiful big dry storage trailer for work and for play. How good's that? So as we get to the back of the trailer, we can see the rear wall of this locker 2.0 wide tall. Like all our canopies, they've got an internal fully welded aluminium frame incorporating structural pickup points top and bottom. That's allowing us to option spare wheel holders and ladders and jerrycan holders and so on the back of the canopy. Like all our trailers, we've got our 5mm rear board here, tailboard here, which is incorporating twin recovery points, rock sliders and fully braced back into the trailer chassis. We've got fully sealed LEDs, and despite the 3 large canopies we've got in this trailer. Still a lovely big load space here for storage of all sorts of things. We can also, of course, option our Flexer drop side kit onto this should that be required. So there it is, a base 3.8 fully loaded with lockers and a really neat Flexer fit out there as well. This particular trailer is off for predominantly work duties, but no doubt there'll be some time for play there as well. Lots more content on the YouTube channel, always something fresh on our Facebook and Instagram, guys. We can't wait to hear from you and talk through your dream base tray or trailer configuration.